first things first. I dyed my hair blonde on Saturday night. It's a bit weird to get used to. I still don't know how I feel about it. It was a bit of a shock. Anyway, cats. Meg suggested this idea. She said she missed her cat, and I'm perfectly happy to talk about cats. I love cats. They're great. I have two. They're both rescue cats. One of them is, I think she's 6 now, and one of them's 5. They're both sisters. They're very cute. They don't look alike at all. One of them, the younger one, she's called Misty. She's a tabby cat. She's a little bit on the podgy side, but she's very cute. She's very affectionate. She's just kind of, if she decides she's going to sit on you, you won't be able to move for the rest of the evening. And then the other one is called Tinkerbell, and she is long-haired. She's tortoiseshell, I think that's the best way to describe her. She's a very pretty cat, and she likes me more than anybody else in my house. Mainly because I give her the most treats out of everybody. Cats are fickle. I miss my cats. They're so cute. They both are absolutely in love with these treats called Dreamies. They're just these little kind of biscuity treats. They're supposed to be crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Obviously I don't know what they're like, because I haven't eaten any. But my cats absolutely love them. They just start running around the house. Tinkerbell in particular, she's climbed up to me before, and like, she licked my nose at one point because I didn't give her a treat in time. She'll do anything to get some Dreamies. I can't see my cats very often, which is a shame. Like my parents always grab the cats and bring them up on Skype if I'm ever Skyping home, which is cute. Misty doesn't really mind it. Tinkerbell doesn't really like it very much. She tends to get grumpy and run away. But because I can't see my cats, my mum gave me this when I moved in. It's from the Happy Land Sets Early Learning Centre. It's just a little plastic cat which sits on my bedside table down behind me, just so that I've got a cat at uni. Better than nothing, I suppose. Every time I go home though, I do get quite excited to see my cats. But while I was growing up, we did usually have a cat in the house. When I was really little, we had a ginger cat who was long-haired. He was called Shezzy, which was short for something like Scheherazade, I think, which was a bit of a mouthful for me when I was little. And then a few years later, we ended up kind of adopting next door's cat, because next door moved out and they couldn't take the cat with them. And my parents were thinking about getting a new cat at that point, so we ended up adopting her. She was called Pippa. She was a little black-haired cat, and she was very cute. She was very, very feisty. She didn't like being touched when we first got her, but she ended up getting a little bit softer as she got older. And then a few years later than that, we ended up being adopted by a ginger cat who lived down our road. I think his name was Mango, but I'm not entirely sure. We did end up just calling the cat Ginge most of the time, which suited the cat alright. I don't think the cat minded. And then we got Tinkerbell and Misty. We didn't name them. They're the names that they got called when they were donated to the rescue shelter. They do answer to their names, but instead of coming like a dog would, they just kind of turn around and stare at you and expect food. Next time I go home, I will do my best. I'm going to get some footage of them, I promise. I think I am more of a cat person than a dog person, to be honest. I do love dogs. They're great, but I'm definitely more of a cat person. Jess and Alice, I don't know if you have cats of your own. I hope you do, because it would be quite nice to see some cats. I'm really sorry if you have said that you've got cats. I'm not very good at remembering things a lot of the time, so if you have and I've forgotten, I'm really sorry. It probably will only be Jess actually thinking about it, because Alice is at uni. I will see you guys soon. Bye!